Hey guys, Sorker, welcome back to Raincode. Let's carry on where we left off. We're in the end game now, most certainly, as we've been asked to solve basically all of the mysteries surrounding Kanai Ward by our lovely commentator who's watching our every move. But there is one grand mystery we've managed to solve. What makes Kanai Ward's meat buns so addictive? It's the 12 herbs and spices, of course. The 12 herbs and spices being your liver, your stomach, eyeballs, human flesh, and so on and so forth, because it's human bodies, basically. Getting dumped into the mincing machine over there and getting slapped together in a nice bun for consumption. You're not one to judge, it's a local delicacy, okay? In any case, it's pretty much clear that homunculi are all among us in Kanai Ward. They're everywhere. And some of them have managed to make a comeback of sorts, although they're more zombie-like than ever. But in the meantime, let's go outside. We need to reunite with Kurumi. I actually have a theory surrounding our supposedly fallen teammates that we've seen lying around the factory with their neat little reports that they've come up with, and they're just a bag of bones basically along with blood. But that's the thing, right? There's blood stains at most of their, if not all of their, death sites, right? And what we've learned from Dr. Huesca is that these homunculi not only will eat all your flesh, but they'll also drink every drop of blood. And I can't imagine that'd be so wasteful, leaving pints of it on the ground. So here's hoping that, Halara, Vivia, Tesahiko, and Fubuki are out and about somewhere. Maybe they're just captured, I don't know. Hopefully we can also find out their fatal flaw as well. Unfortunately, it was censored of sorts in Dr. Huesca's video. The one that was given to us by our dear old friend, Yako, in his zombie-like state.
What's wrong? What was in there?
You don't want to know.
No, there's nothing. Nothing at all.
I know. The meat buns are just pure air, okay? They're like puff pastries.
Huh? Oh. Too bad.
Yeah, really bad. Really too bad.
What is it? You look pale.
No, I'm fine.
It's just cold in there, it's a freezer. Ooh, I'm shivering.
It's best if Kurumi doesn't learn about the meat buns yet. She's been eating those things for so long.
Yeah, I don't need her vomiting as well. But yeah, don't go in there. It's cold, you got your legs exposed. You'll be walking on blocks of ice, basically. Right, let's move on. Speaking of, there's Fubuki's corpse, apparently, covered in blood. Head out the door. Anything we're gonna find? I feel like I missed a memory shard or two somewhere along the way. It's funny, I just can't find the time to view them because we're in such a pivotal moment of the game.
Ahead. Are you ready, Kurumi?
Looks like this is the point of no return.
Yes. Of course.
Although the point of no return was basically the start of this chapter where we ended up in the restricted area.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
Yes. Let's be emotionless as we step out of this joint.
Huh?
Never mind.
Here it goes. Alright, we're out. Something tells me a mystery labyrinth is imminent, so I guess I can save my thoughts and theories for when we enter it.
This way.
I wonder if Kurumi's gonna join us this time around. Let's go. Where are we heading? Bunch of staircases.
Watch out.
We're climbing higher and higher.
You'd end up pretty mangled if you slipped on a slope like this.
I already did slip on a slope like this, and I didn't end up too mangled, so I guess I'm sturdier than I thought for a short guy. Okay, this is a red bridge. This is a clue, I remember, from our gumshoe gabs to hunt down. Princess Kaguya and the Bamboo Grove. We're missing that one. Beyond the red bridge, okay. So we need to cross it. There it is. Oh yeah, what a view. What a view. Funnily enough, when we were in the lab, the underground lab, it was sunny. And back here, it's storming like hell.
Do you hear that? Too? What is it?
There's a gaw around? Alright, Vivia's memory shard banked. Please tell me they're still alive. I've lost too many detectives already. I wonder what number one's involvement in all this is as well.
Pounding just thinking about what might happen.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, alright. Okay, there it is. The last one. No! Don't take control away from me! Looks like we're gonna have them all in our inventory. What is this place? A massive suspension bridge. Oh, God. Okay. The source of all the rain. I take it?
A massive chimney. This looks like the public bath for the village.
Oh, yeah. It's a public bath for the village, alright? It's evolved to a public shower. Sorry, Kurumi, I'm focusing on discarding my emotions. I gotta reach that perfect solution. That's it. That's all of them. Oh. Hi there.
Things are looking bad at this
Hold on, Master. There are zombies over there.
Yeah.
Let's not go this way. Yeah. No Amapals left to secure a diversion. Mind-cleansing bath. Alright. I knew there had to be a reason why the rain was permanent.
What's that?
What in the hell's going on here?
What is that machine? It seems to be connected to the chimney outside.
Whatever it is, it's a bit excessive.
Is the whole point of the rain to rush, like, corpse decay and stuff? To, like, have an excuse to hurry them away to the restricted area before they, like, revive of sorts, maybe?
Could this be part of the truth he mentioned?
Master,
We still
there's
don't know.
Switch. What do you want to do?
We still don't know who's supervising us. Yuma thinks it's Makoto Kagutsuchi, but I still don't think there's a reason for him to modulate his voice, right? Like, why would he need to disguise it at this point? He might as well just come clean. Then again, it was his smoke bomb that detonated, and we ended up here, so I don't know. Okay, I guess we hit the big red button.
Shinigami, could you check out the top of the shelf, please?
Leave it to me.
Good on ya. Nothing special there, it seems. Looks like a battery powering a nearby device, but... yeah, the central machine is running by itself. Okay, so it's just there for shits and giggles, huh? Over here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah? You feeling smart? On this side, there's the big red switch. Let's leave that for now. Anything else we can look at before we proceed?
This is quite nice.
You can't even bathe. You're a ghost. From this angle, it looks like the remains of an old bathhouse.
Yeah.
Seems like it hasn't been used for a long time.
I bet this giant bath has helped rejuvenate a lot of stressed out people.
Now there's
Back
just
in
a
the day.
machine being used for who knows what. Nothing lasts forever.
Not even this rain. So, let's handle it. I think that's everything. Okay. I'm doing it. Something tells me this is a bad idea. Clear skies, incoming.
It stopped.
Who knew it was so easy to turn this thing off?
Huh?
Uh-oh. Well, they know I'm here, so... here we go. Holy shit, just like that, the sun shines through. I mean, it was a clear day.
Has been declared. All residents, please seek shelter inside.
Oh god, it stopped raining!
I repeat.
Oh no!
A state of emergency has been declared. All residents.
Oh, is this like the
seek
weakness
shelter inside.
of homunculi? Just like decay? Sunlight, sorry? Fresh air? Well, isn't it beautiful? We turned off the weather machine.
Sky's clearing up. So the stuff coming out of the chimney was rain clouds?
Yeah.
Huh? This machine's a device that creates rain clouds?
Uh-huh.
The machine creates artificial clouds to make it rain all over Kanai Ward.
I wonder why.
To think, even the rain has been artificial this whole time.
I mean, was there any other excuse for it?
There is no truth in this city. Everything is a lie.
A device located in the restricted area can artificially generate rain clouds. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is it angry or dying? Oh god, I think we've made them more powerful. Or they're melting. Oh yeah, state of emergency. State of emergency! This is why everyone has to go inside. They've gone berserk!
What's happening?
Oh no. Even Kurumi's gone weak. Because she's a homunculi.
What's wrong?
We meet at last.
Oh, Makoto. Hi.
Makoto Kagutsuchi!
What do you mean we meet at last?
We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body? Here. Lend me a hand.
You're so far away. Fine, I'll wander over slowly. Come on, short ass. What's your game? Okay. It's back on. He didn't even hit the red switch. That was fast. Okay. They're calm again. I suppose everyone had to go inside to avoid the sunlight themselves. In case they ended up like Kurumi, fainting on the floor.
The rain is back.
Yep. I mean, we just established this is the rain-making machine.
It seems like things have settled down. What was that?
Is it because I stopped the device?
Master, be careful.
Congratulations, Yuma. You finally arrived at the truth of this city.
Okay. Thanks. Do I get a trophy?
Congratulations? Enough! I've had enough of your games!
Games? I've been taking this seriously the entire time.
You got a mask on that looks like that.
Especially when it comes to Kanai Ward.
What is your goal? Why are you doing this?
You still don't know? I want you to understand the truth about this place.
The truth? You mean this big device?
Seriously, what are you playing at, sir?
This is but a small portion of the truth. Of course, I'm the one who created this contraption, although it's a rather makeshift design. Using the old bathhouse's chimney was brilliant, The melding of my genius ideas and the world's best technology.
Why did you even make it?
I don't owe you any explanations. But you've made it this far, so you deserve something. As you know, Amaterasu's experiment resulted in defective homunculi. Do you know the fatal flaw within all defective homunculi?
What's that?
One is an extreme decrease in intelligence when they're resurrected. In other words, they turn into zombies. They may be immortal, but upon returning from death, they become monsters that seek human flesh.
Okay, charming. We've seen that happen a few times already.
The other flaw is sunlight.
Sunlight?
When defective homunculi encounter sunlight, they become extremely stressed and lose control.
I see.
They'll return to normal if you block out the sun. But while they're berserk, they lose all reason and memories.
Reason and memories?
To be exact, it's an allergic reaction to ultraviolet rays. If left in this state, they eventually die. But things will continue to spiral out of control. Once they die, they turn into zombies.
Right, which is why you had everyone go back inside to avoid the UV rays as much as possible.
In other words, sunlight is the greatest enemy of the defective homunculi.
There's our update. When defective homunculi encounter sunlight, they become extremely stressed and lose control.
So you were blocking out the sun for them. And to do that, you created a cage of rain over the entire city?
Which is why no one's really allowed out of Kanai Ward, right? Because we'll have a zombie outbreak on our
When the
hands.
clouds grow thick enough to block the sun, rain starts to fall. It's a natural phenomenon. To keep them stable requires clouds thick enough to cause rainfall. I can form rain clouds all across Kanai Ward from here. The altitude and wind conditions make it ideal. The result, of course, is that Kanai Ward became a city of unending rain.
Why build such a major contraption just for some defects?
Because he loves the city and he loves the people in it.
Defects, Who are you to say something like that?
What do you mean?
You've lost so much on your long journey here. But now, well, look at your hands. What do you have left?
My fingers.
You're right. Maybe I am empty. But I've been able to face many truths by relying on the strength of my friends. I didn't make it this far on my own. It was thanks to those who helped me.
Especially yours truly.
So, even though I'm empty, I have everyone with me. That's why I was able to corner you.
Okay. Did we really corner him? I don't think he's in any corner whatsoever. I think he's in the middle of the fucking ring. Okay? We didn't do shit. He offered himself up to us.
Corner me? An interesting way to put it. But if you want to corner someone,
God, it's like if someone confessed to their crime. You're like, ah, I got you. And you're like, yeah, I told you. You're like, oh.
this is how you do it.
Okay, well, he's fully loaded. We ain't playing Russian roulette tonight.
Ain't no fair! He never said he had a gun!
Well, we have a mystery labyrinth, don't we?
One pull of the trigger and you're dead. Looks like I've got you cornered, Yuma. There's a spark in your eyes. Like you still have an ace up your sleeve.
You know I do. You know a lot about the Death God, don't
Okay,
you?
Fine. Play your card. Let's finish this. Use the power of the Book of Death.
Okay.
He knows about that? What do we do, Shinigami?
I hate to use it now that he's spoiled the whole thing, but let's do it. And honestly, you'll be killed if I don't, Master.
We don't even know what's going to happen once I emerge out of
Thank
it.
you.
Is there a
Target
culprit?
mystery is the collection of corpses found in the factory refrigerator. Considering the scale of all of this, even I have no idea what the mystery labyrinth will look like.
It's gonna be grand.
What's wrong? Hurry up. The mystery you want to solve is right here.
What the hell?
Solve Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Expose all of my crimes. It's kill or be killed.
I don't think he's joking. As he said, he takes this very seriously.
There's no time to hesitate.
Are you sure? One wrong move, and you'll be forever trapped in the mystery labyrinth.
I'm already
Of course.
trapped.
And I won't blame you if that happens. You've saved me so many times already.
All right, here goes.
I guess Kurumi's not coming with us
Let's do
after
it,
all.
Shinigami.
I mean, I know she can't, but
This may be the final mystery labyrinth.
it would have been nice. Imagine if he comes with us.
Mystery labyrinth.
Here goes. Our ace up our sleeve. More like a queen, really. For the final time. Boob jiggle. Oh, what's it going to look like? What kind of pods are we going to have to take? Imagine if he didn't even get frozen in time.
Okay then.
What are you up to?
Wait, if this is our last one, can we do it normally? You know, together.
Sure, I don't mind.
Let's make it a date. It's just us two this time. See ya, Makoto. Catch you on the flip-flop. Later.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
Okay. Hey, that was the title of my last episode. It's a big rabbit hole. I knew it. I fucking knew it. He's a cheeky prick. I'm gonna miss this place. Ugh. Well, I still end up knocked out. Every time I visit.
Ow! Why did you let go halfway through?
Oh, that's what happened.
It's for good luck. We can't just start breaking tradition, you know.
Fine.
I've gotten used to this view.
In the beginning, you were so terrified of the mystery labyrinth.
I know, now I'm gonna conquer it for one last time.
Maybe that means I've grown as a detective.
It means I've been a phenomenal mentor. But this mystery labyrinth seems different from the previous ones.
Well, yeah, right? We don't exactly have a culprit. It's kind of the mystery behind the bodies in the factory.
I figured. We'll finally uncover Kanai Ward's ultimate secret, just up ahead.
And the blank week mystery.
No matter what the truth may be, I will expose it.
Ah! Wait, no. I was gonna say. Ah! Actually, yes, the blank week mystery. There was sun. And they lost their memories. And those who weren't homunculi vanished because they were devoured and digested.
Whatever the mystery may be, I'll never turn my eyes away. That's my mission as a detective.
But I'll save the rest of my thoughts for when I actually review the solution keys, damn it.
Count on your support again, Shinigami?
Still relying on others after all this time.
Always. You know, I'm not an independent guy. I usually work in a team. Oh, no one here to witness our
Master, are
great
you
dance.
ready to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
Here goes. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to dance like this again. Yoink. All right.
Here's the
Let's charge
solution
ahead.
you'll need.
God. Like you just found out about the meat buns.
Thanks.
Oh, you've never thanked me for this before.
Usually there's an argument with the detective presiding over us.
Considered just handing it over normally, but I'm glad I kept it this way instead.
You can do that normally?
You can do it normally?
Anyway, let's go. Let's unravel this mystery labyrinth.
Why am I learning all about this shit now? Okay. I guess we're going in. Alright. We may get lost in here. Well, it's tradition, and we shouldn't break it, like Shinigami says. How many keys do we have? 22. I feel like we got more than that, but I guess we've been updating half of them most of the time. Restricted area. In Kanai Ward, corpses rot easily due to the humidity from the rain, so bodies are retrieved quickly. Corpses are loaded onto trucks and transported to the restricted area for disposal. The process is managed by a department with a handful of people working directly for Amaterasu's CEO. However, they are only involved in transportation and aren't aware of what happens afterwards. How the bodies are buried and who buries them is a mystery. However, it is easy to see that there are zombies wandering around the restricted area. While they do not smell like corpses, Shinigami says they do not appear to be alive either. See, like that's a chunky key. That's a key with a lot of pins, you know? Homunculus nutrition source. The letter attached to the arrow reads, "Warning! Homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh in order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis in their cells. Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human flesh. Particularly malnourished specimens will attack any human on sight, so please do your best to be careful." From the Amaterasu Homunculus Research Department, which is apparently still active, although it's probably a one-man band at this point. Reaction to sound. Homunculi who have lost all reason seem to be attracted to sound. Unmanned factory. A factory operating in the restricted area of Kanai Ward, where no one should be. Okay, now we're getting the smaller keys. Disahiko report says the following. Kanai Ward's history. Kanai Ward was just another remote city in the country. Its development began once Amaterasu headquartered there. 10 years ago, Amaterasu Corporation started their research on homunculi. Top secret research kept from society, which Amaterasu loves for sure, and their client is UG, who spent a ton of money to keep the research secure. The only thing known about homunculus research is that human beings are created from human cells. DNA is extracted from a human that will serve as a base, which is then used to cultivate human cells. Unlike clones, they do not need to be grown from fetuses, and genetic data from the time of collection is replicated. It's an artificial human whose age, sex, and appearance have been perfectly copied. So, I'm guessing these people existed at one point, but they were just, like, copied. 2 research facilities. Halara's report says the following. Regarding the 2 research facilities, the unified government has heavily invested in Amaterasu Corporation's homunculus research. However, it appears there was another research facility of the same scale directly controlled by the UG. They hedged their bets, I suppose. They invested in Amaterasu Corporation's research and then started their own. They had 2 research facilities compete with one another in an attempt to further promote development. Naturally, the 2 facilities became rivals. Competition grew fierce. Soon they were resorting to any means necessary, which is exactly what you want when they're rivals, but you kind of want them to work together in a sense. Amaterasu Corporation began conducting human experiments, but this did not lead to results. Meanwhile, the unified government's research facility gathered DNA through extra-legal methods. They extracted DNA from particularly superior specimens and used those samples as the core for cells. The Blank Week Mystery. The Blank Week Mystery incident. It's a taboo subject within Kanai Ward. Because no one remembers anything, what happened during that week is unknown. Everyone woke up one morning to find the entire city devastated, as if a tornado had swept through. Not only were the outdoors destroyed, but the inside of homes too. The date in Kanai Ward had moved forward by a week. To the residents, it felt like they had been asleep for that long. When they first woke up, the residents of Kanai Ward did not notice that time had passed. The only reason the gap was discovered was because of the businesses with dealings outside the city. The isolation of Kanai Ward began soon after. It became impossible to carry out a detailed investigation of what had happened, and with time that week was forgotten. Had all the clocks in Kanai Ward malfunctioned? Did someone drug them all? Or perhaps the internal clocks of all residents were messed up, causing them to fall asleep for a whole week? Find out next time on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. It honestly sounded like Jonathan Frakes just said. There were plenty of rumors at the time, but no one knows the truth. What is certain is Kurumi's grandfather went missing during the blank week, and the unending rain began soon after. Okay, so the rain began after the blank week mystery. Interesting. Good to know. 5 years ago, Yomi's rise. Yomi used Dr. Huesca to start trading with outside military organizations. Thanks to this, Amaterasu Corporation became more and more successful, and Yomi gained much more influence. Cancellation of homunculus research. Makoto arrived in Kanai Ward shortly after the blank week mystery and ordered the cancellation of the homunculus research. Homunculus characteristics. Vivia's report says the following. Regarding homunculus characteristics, homunculi do not die. Rather, even if they die, they come back to life. It would be Vivia's worst nightmare. because he wants to die someday, but he doesn't want to come back to life. Or maybe he does, so he can die over and over again. The unified government sought out and began research for military applications of homunculi. Their desire was to create an immortal army. Homunculi look identical to humans. You cannot tell them apart from one another in everyday life. They can become injured and ill. Some are handicapped. Some are blind. But once they die, everything is repaired upon revival. Death acts as the switch for rebuilding their cells. It only takes one day, which is why they have to be hurried out of Kanai Ward when they die. They are immortal and even have eternal youth. Their cells may grow, but they never deteriorate. They stop aging once their bodies stop growing. Those who have already stopped growing maintain that state. There are many unknowns regarding homunculus memory, but they seem to inherit those of their originals. The memories at the time of DNA extraction are carried over and completely reconstructed in the brain's memory field. There's only one way to tell a homunculus and a human apart: blood. Homunculi have special characteristics to their blood. Okay. Project Homunculus. In order to silence the pesky unified government and complete the homunculus experiments, Dr. Huesca purchased the entire village near the lab and made it a restricted area to conduct the work in secret. And so, 3 years ago, the fateful Project Homunculus began. The homunculus test site was located inside the restricted area. Makoto Kagutsuchi was the one who saved Kanai Ward from the unified government's plot. Makoto appeared in Kanai Ward from nowhere and volunteered to negotiate with the UG, saying he had a special connection with them. Upon arriving at the negotiations table, he immediately announced that Kanai Ward would be isolated. The UG agreed, and negotiations concluded with both sides accepting a non-intervention condition. As promised, Makoto was given the CEO position of Amaterasu Corporation, and the first thing he did was stop the homunculus research. The former CEO of Amaterasu stated, "Makoto loves Kanai Ward and its residents." Okay, creepy, but okay, checks out. Former CEO of Amaterasu Corporation, he was in the restricted area. He conceded his position as CEO to Makoto. Ended up dying in an accident, quote-unquote, probably because of Yomi. Information on Kanai Ward's past: it is a fact that unified government once planned to occupy Kanai Ward. They might have been trying to steal the rights to Amaterasu Corporation. The doctor's confession video, a video recorded by the doctor. He talks about his homunculus research. 14 hours have passed since Project Homunculus began. I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective. At the end of the recording, he's shown being killed by an out-of-control defective homunculus. Defective homunculus. To summarize all the information gathered so far, the defective homunculi have two flaws. One is an extreme decrease in intelligence that occurs when they are revived. They may be immortal, but returning from death transforms them into monsters that seek human flesh. In other words, they turn into zombies. The other flaw is sunlight. When defective homunculi encounter sunlight, an allergic reaction to ultraviolet rays causes them to become extremely stressed and lose control. They return to normal as soon as they are out of the sun, but while they're berserk, they lose all reason and memories. If left in this berserk state, they eventually die and return as zombies. Homunculus Experiment Report Memo. Fubuki Report says the following. Homunculus Experiment Report. My apologies. I do not understand what is on the computer screen, so I'll copy it down word for word. That's actually pretty handy. You're not giving your own spin to things, Fubuki. You're getting the facts down. 3 years ago, the Unified Government's research facility successfully created the first homunculus. The secret to their success was the DNA used as the core for their artificial cells. Their focus was on individual differences in DNA, and so they experimented with various peoples. They found success in one person's DNA, someone believed to have the world's greatest mind. But because of that superior mind, the completed homunculus was able to reflect on its condition. As a result, it realized it was a homunculus and escaped the research facility. Currently, that specimen is still missing. His name is Makoto Kagutsuchi. I added that part in. That wasn't word for word in the report that Fubuki copied. Blood test for all residents. A few years ago, a blood test was conducted on all Kanai Ward residents. The peacekeepers ordered it, and no one could refuse. The peacekeepers claimed it was to test for a contagious disease. Kurumi's grandfather did not take the blood test, and in the midst of the blank week mystery that occurred soon after, he and all others who did not take the test went missing. Okay. Cool. Memo on corpse. A memo found in the pocket of a corpse in the factory refrigerator says the following. Where am I being taken to? Everyone here is a dangerous criminal that deserves the death sentence. That ruthless killer. That vile kidnapper. Everyone's crying as they pray to God. Will we be serving our sentences here together, with no trial? Shit. If only we'd never been caught by the WDO. They locked us up here like animals. Those bastards. We were brought here by the WDO's #1. He's called the world's greatest mind, isn't he? Why would the top detective do this? What is he thinking? How can this be allowed? Damn it, what will happen to us? Well, sorry, buddy, but you're about to become food. Not worm food. Homunculi food. Rain cloud generating device. A device located in the restricted area. Can artificially generate rain clouds. This is the cause of the rain in Kanai Ward. There we go. That's all our social links? Our solution keys. I'm sorry. I got Persona on the mind. I don't know why. In any case, time to form our theories of what exactly happened. Let's start with the blood test for all residents, since that was like where I had my latest revelation. This was them taking blood from all the Kanai Ward people and using that blood to create homunculi, right? Copies of them. The Blank Week Mystery, I suspect the originals, all died and have been replaced by their homunculi versions. Those who didn't take the blood tests weren't copied and subsequently went missing because they didn't get to respawn, right? Among them is Dr. Huesca, right? He's a copy. The original Dr. Huesca would have died during his confession video here. A new one came about, and, well, he only died recently, the copy, that is. Makoto Kagutsuchi, he's got to be the greatest mind, and his connection with the UG, right? He has a special connection with them, but they say he's still missing. I wonder why he's covered his face, though. Probably because he doesn't want anyone recognizing that he is the missing specimen. I don't know who the one posing as #1 is, though. The one who just exploded in the office. Yomi's rise. I don't know if that's relevant for now. I do think... I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just hopeful, wishful thinking that my team is still alive, right? Because there's blood on the floor and supposedly they... well, homunculi drink every drop of blood. Their clothes are... I won't say intact, but like surely they'd be more torn to shreds, right? And I find it hard to imagine that us two survived where they didn't, right? Even Fubuki, who can rewind time, couldn't survive. I think that's everything right off the bat, right? Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, it was basically the Blank Week Mystery that I wanted to really dig into things. The reason there was a tornado and whatnot sweeping through was because the homunculi went crazy because of the sunlight as they came about, right? That's gotta be it. If I look at the profiles, Yako's got crossed out. These guys aren't crossed out, interestingly enough. They are updated, though. Okay, it's just... mention for what happened after Yako. After the destruction of the WDO building, his whereabouts are unknown. We don't know anything about him. I just want to review myself again. 150 centimeters, 45 kgs. Where is he? 150 centimeters, 45 kgs, right? Like, come on, that's suspicious as all hell. Don't tell me that's a coincidence. Blood type is question mark and my birthday is question mark. Great, because I don't remember anything. Apparently that's because of the contract we signed. The death book. Is there anything else I'm missing? Missing. Kind of just want to throw everything out there, you know? Before I really dig in. I was just checking everyone's blood type. Everyone's got... I was gonna say, everyone's got a blood type A. Maybe that's what determines what homunculi are. Okay. Think the slaughter artist. He's crossed out. So he's crossed out, right? I mean, I suppose because we talked to him as a homunculi zombie, but we literally saw the blood and bones of our fellow master detectives, and they're not crossed out. So what's that all about? Okay, enough speculation. Let's go. Shit, spent a lot of time there. Whoa. What do we got here? Kamasaki District? Queues everywhere. Oh.
This is Kanai Ward.
Alright.
The mystery this time seems to be deeply related to Kanai Ward itself.
Well, yeah.
Just like you said, Master, if we keep going, we should be able to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
We can do
This
it.
place seems fit for the final mystery.
Speaking of, why do you think this is the last mystery labyrinth?
Good
No
question.
reason. It just feels like that.
Feels like the end of the game, that's all.
I think I needed your powers in order to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret in the first place. I've got a feeling that when we solve this mystery, our pact will come to an end.
Oh.
Am I wrong?
You know I can't reveal anything about our pact. Regardless, if I train you to be a great detective, there'll come a day you won't need me anymore.
I can't wait to like finish this game and just see like all the
There's still a
foreshadowing
ways to
and
go
whatnot
before I can
beforehand.
call myself a true detective. At the very least, I have to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Okay, that's a stretch.
I think I've heard that before somewhere.
Or for now, no happiness.
You heard that from the person who left the strongest impression on you.
Oh, right, you're just a copycat.
I'm copying nobody. I'm just echoing what they said. I guess you could say they influenced me. If that was said by a detective you admire, it seems like a good idea to aim for the same goal.
Whoa. Okay.
Here it comes! It's the mystery protecting Kanai Ward's ultimate secret!
They built that fast.
We just need to solve it. Let's go, Shinigami!
Alright, hit me with the first question. What was the cause of Amaterasu and Kanai Ward's development? Homunculus research. What was it that got the development started? I think the report you picked up in the factory says something. Okay. Homunculus research. It was just another remote city in the country. We're wasting no time here. You know, we gotta get to the bottom of this stat.
The mystery of Kanai Ward began with the homunculus research.
Yeah, there's no mistake that's the root cause of what's going on in this city.
I wonder what happened to the originals.
So it involves the mystery of the homunculus research? Let's clear it up all at once, Master!
It sounds really unfortunate that they all died and have been replaced.
Huh?
Well, I won't be missing this part. Why did the unified government request the homunculus research? Medical technology for military purposes, for academic research. For the entirely wrong reason of military purposes.
Say,
If they finish the homunculus research, they'd be able to make humans that can live forever, right? Imagine your soldiers that can live forever, and them turning on you, and you can't do anything to stop them. Yes.
Right here!
Cool. That was a simple one.
The Yuji wanted to create an immortal army, and requested that Amaterasu conduct homunculus research.
basically, it was for military purposes.
It sure was, for better or
What
worse.
exactly are homunculi?
They're artificially made human beings. Human DNA is extracted to use as a base to grow human cells. The age, gender, and looks are synthetically copied onto an artificial human.
What's the fun in copying people to begin with?
I mean, I'd copy
That's
myself if I
something I'll
could.
never understand. Humans are such weird creatures.
I don't know why. Just so I can get more done. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Who's our mystery phantom?
Mystery Phantom?
This guy.
But whose phantom is it?
The one from the very beginning. Whom we haven't really seen much of since.
Huh? It's me? Why?
It's a copy of
The
me.
Mystery Phantom is the materialization of someone who wants to conceal the truth. Master, you want to hide the truth?
I'm deep cover. I'm the real Manchurian candidate.
Me? That's impossible!
I love the truth. I want to bring everyone happiness.
Master, quick! Defeat Master right away!
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God. Scratch that. I don't want to copy myself anymore. I don't want to fight myself. What are we dealing with here?
Don't go any further.
Just
There's
fighting back.
nothing up ahead.
Ow.
Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist.
It's got to be that one,
Homunculi are
right?
just a fantasy. I was completely wrong. Damn.
So many self-serving arguments.
Get 'em!
It's all made up. Use your powers of deduction and repel the contradiction. Oh,
Don't go any
homunculi are
further.
fantasy, right?
There's nothing up ahead.
I just realized I haven't even used a single
Let's
skill
give up and go home.
in this game. I've leveled up, and I haven't applied any of them.
What I'm looking for doesn't exist.
I haven't used any of that special meter that we've got.
Homunculi are just a fantasy.
There we go.
My claim doesn't hold up.
Come on, just a fantasy? Really? We had to narrowly avoid getting
It's
our
not a
arm
fantasy.
chewed on.
Homunculi do exist. No, homunculi don't exist. I was wrong. Completely wrong.
What in the hell? Okay,
The homunculi don't exist.
we're gonna have to wait and see.
Have you even seen the homunculus?
Yes?
Do you have any proof they exist?
What the hell is this?
It's true it was being researched,
Is this what fighting myself is like?
but that research was cancelled.
Okay, yeah, after.
That research it was a complete failure.
Not a complete failure.
They weren't able to succeed.
They're defective, sure. Oh,
Homunculi
nice try.
don't exist.
Okay. You may want to cover up the truth, Master, but there's no doubt a homunculus was there. Do you have anything that might prove that, Master?
For now,
Let's check the solution keys.
the homunculi don't.
Okay, yeah, let's review. Zombie-like creatures wander. Subsist on human flesh. First successfully created homunculus 3 years prior. It's
Exists.
gotta be that one, right? Let me just fully review that one. Yeah, successfully created, right? So it's not a failure at all.
That research it was a complete failure.
Here it goes.
This is the truth.
Done. Come on, fake Yuma.
No,
You can do better than
years
that.
ago, the UG successfully manufactured a homunculus. The report Fubuki left me clearly said so.
What was that? That was a pathetic whine, if anything. Alright, time to march forward.
So, that really was me. Why would I be a mystery phantom?
There's no point thinking about these things if you have no clues. Let's keep going.
I have no clues. What have we been collecting this whole time? What did you vomit out of your mouth?
Anyway, the unified government must have really wanted to make that homunculus.
Yep.
They tasked Amaterasu to make it, but set up their own research facilities as well.
And they did better than
They tried to
Amaterasu.
accelerate the research by having these two facilities compete with each other. The unified government was first to have their experiments succeed. But apparently, that was the only successful experiment.
Those are some terrible odds.
What I want to know is the identity of that homunculus they were able to create.
I mean, it's pretty clear,
According
right?
to the report Fubuki left behind,
They found success in one person's DNA. Someone believed to have the world's greatest mind.
the only successful specimen was from the world's greatest mind.
One smart cookie. Again.
The world's dumbest looking mystery phantom.
Okay, well this guy definitely wasn't the specimen.
He looks dumb?
Yeah, he's got his hood on. What a jerk. Edgy.
Hey, run away! After him! Chase that clone with Master's dumb face!
What's he doing in the clock tower?
At least that I was dumb.
Oh my god. Our first case here in Kanai Ward. This is a trip down memory lane.
The clock tower, it's blocking the path.
Just solve the mystery like you always do. You got this.
Who is the person with the world's greatest mind? Well, I wonder who that was about. I'm totally drawing blanks. But it's gotta be Makoto Makatsuchi as our solution key, right? There it is. I suppose we've got other people too. We've got one other person who could possibly be it, the former CEO. Here we go. Really? Ow. Am I jumping the gun again?
I have to keep going.
Stay calm, Master. There should be a hint somewhere in the solution keys you've gathered.
Okay, okay. Stop jiggling your boobs. I can't concentrate.
Phrase. I think I've seen it somewhere else. I have to try and remember where it was written.
Oh, really? Who was the person with the world's greatest mind? Oh, Memo and Corpse. Is this here? Yeah. Fine. Number 1 is the world's greatest mind. Hello. It's time to stop.
The true identity of the world's greatest mind was written on a memo left by the dead criminal in the refrigerator. It's the person known as Number 1 of the World Detective Organization. He ran off again. What's going on? It's like he's trying to lead me somewhere.
Lead me astray.
Shinigami?
Huh? It's nothing. Anyway, let's go after him.
I thought you were supposed to be helping me. Ugh. God, I really am on my own for this one, huh? Even if there is another version of me running around.
To think, the only successful homunculus was based on the world's greatest mind.
Where am I?
Number 1 of the WDO.
The Nailman killings, look at this.
That's true.
I love it. I
Then
really
there's
do.
Something else bothering me about it.
Hey, Master!
What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how we should keep our focus on Kanai Ward's mysteries.
Really?
I mean, the completed homunculus disappeared, right? So that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
You can't say for certain it's unrelated.
Well, number 1 was that old man, right? You never saw him anywhere in Kanai Ward.
That's true.
Is he?
I didn't see him in
No
the city.
one, no one's ever seen number 1, right?
I told you that homunculus has nothing
Well,
to do with this stuff.
not exactly, but he's a very reclusive
World's greatest
man.
mind. He got blown up with that building, right?
That's true, though I feel like he went down too easily.
Who cares about that old geezer? Let's talk about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Oh my god. What if I'm a copy of number 1? He is the original. No, wait. Yeah, that's why I'm so small. Because I'm still growing. And he's obviously... No, I would have copied immediately. Okay, never mind. Keep going.
Sure.